While large parts of Syria remain in the dark, thousands of Afrin's residents are enjoying electricity 24 hours a day for the first time since 2012.
It's been 9 years since the Assad regime cut off the electricity to Afrin and its surrounding areas. The entire region was in the dark and didn't have a central source of electricity that people depend on for the most basic functions of life and business.
The region's grid manager, Mustafa Hannoura, says getting the power back on was a difficult task.
When we arrived here at the substation to try to connect to the grid in Reyhanlı, Turkey, there was no equipment left and the only things we found were the building and the outside perimeter walls. It took us 6 months to prepare this station for operation, as well as around 30 or 40 smaller transformers in the area.
The deputy chair of Afrin's local council says the YPG terror group extorted the local population for money instead of investing in local infrastructure.
One of the reasons people fled these areas was the YPG terror group's practice of extortion. They would extort anyone who had a business or produced something. They used a variety of names for this: annual tax, tax for olive oil, tax for women, and many other names. Of course, they did not follow any laws. This was extortion. If you had a store or factory, you would have to pay so that you could stay in business.
It's been almost 1 year since this electricity power station has been working here in northern Syria. This $25 million infrastructure renovation project is critical for keeping the lights on in people's homes in Afrin. Nazli Sheikh Hassan, the head of the Social Affairs Directorate in Afrin, is giving her daughter piano lessons, something she hasn't been able to do regularly for many years. She says electricity brought life back to Afrin.
Finally, after 9 years, we have electricity all the time now. People's homes, the government buildings, the marketplaces, and all of the streets have their lights on. Everyone benefited from this.
People are able to return to a kind of normality, completing everyday tasks with an ease that most people take for granted.
Women have really benefited from having electricity. I'm a working woman, and many other women in Afrin have to take care of their households. Previously, we would have to cook every meal for the same day. But now there's electricity, we can cook ahead of time and put things in the freezer and keep leftovers in the fridge.
3 years after Afrin's liberation from the YPG terror group, locals are once again able to enjoy a renewed rhythm in their lives. Obeideh Hito, TRT World, Afrin, Syria.